Hey everybody, this is Mullet Man. I'm back with the hard economy. I have made a little bit of progress. Last time y'all seen me, I had about $40,000. I'm down to 13. I'm pretty sure y'all are wondering, well, what happened to all that money there, man? I will show you. We now have a trailer. I thought getting a trailer might be a good investment, anything that'll get our load prices to go up a little bit more to allow us to make a little bit more money and justify the amount of money we're losing as far as fuel goes. Because I tell you, man, this truck is thirsty. Every day, fuel, fuel. She says, feed me, feed me. When I originally bought this trailer, set me back to about somewhere around 8 9 grand. I have ran a few loads with it. I am making more money, but as you can tell, it's still very slow going as far as getting things together. Now I do have us a load selected out. We are going to go grab that right now. And I'm already off to a lovely start, installing it. I came in the way the GPS is showing, so I'm going to go out this way in the name of road exploration. So, I hope y'all are doing well. As far as the holidays go, I'm just as busy as can be. So trying to find time to get y'all a video up for your entertainment and taking care of the home life. Been a little bit of a struggle at times. What the heck happened to my gear? Game kind of locked up for a second there. Probably popped me out of gear then. I knew something won't right. Didn't have very far to go at all. That's good as far as hours of service goes. Well, that would have been nice if I could have found fourth right there. If I could stop stalling the truck every time I stopped too. while we're getting this load picked up, I just want to remind y'all guys, y'all can also find me on Twitch at SmulletMan70. Uh, I try and stream every Saturday morning. Sometimes it doesn't pan out. I don't think I got a stream up last Saturday morning. But for the most part, I'm pretty consistent. About every Saturday morning, I'm going to stream at some point. I never really have a time locked down. Sometimes I get a nice and early start, which is something I wish I could do every time. And then sometimes it's a late start because I have a hard time dragging myself out of bed in the morning sometimes. I tell you what, sure am gonna miss this back glass when I get a sleeper berth put on this truck. Getting spoiled with this back glass. It ain't perfect, but they said that's good enough for them to get it loaded, so we're gonna go with it. Alright. We have a pump jack going from Riverton, Wyoming to Cheyenne, Wyoming. I think it was somewhere around 200-mile range, a little bit more. We'll knock this thing out real quick. Also, I wanted to. There it is. Before, when we were using everybody else's trailers, we were only bringing in lower twos on a good load. Now, I have seen loads in the $3 range on average, and sometimes $4 to $5 per mile range. So it was a good investment. It's just going to take a little bit of time to pay for itself. Been driving another truck that has a whole lot more horsepower on my other profiles, and that's why I keep stalling, because the clutch works a little bit. There is no such thing as clutch work when you got a truck that's 600 horsepower versus this thing that's only got 400. We're close to the 300-mile range, but this is a good paying load, and it is worth the time put into it. Where's that train? Thankfully, it's a short one. Don't know how many of y'all watched my first video all the way through, but I have the intermittent trade mod activated, and it is officially activated. So the trains could be considerably longer than what the game generally entails. Thankfully, that was a short one for the sake of time. So, out of curiosity, I'm kind of curious on how everybody's doing on their events, on their winter events and Cruising Kansas event, if you've got the Kansas DLC. So far, I have 9 out of 14 cities in Kansas visited, and for the winter event, I've been to all the shippers and receivers in Winter Wonderland, and I still have 5 more deliveries to make there, and I will have the event complete for myself. I can already see that I'm probably going to be editing some of this trip out, especially being stuck behind this tanker anchor here. Because at this rate, this video is going to drag out to be quite lengthy, even if it is only a 300 some odd mile load. So for the sake of my hardware and the sake of y'all's sanity, because I don't want to bore y'all too much, I will be cutting a little bit of this out. Please turn, please, please, please turn. I am definitely passing illegally here. Thank y'all. I am finally around that slow tanker yanker. I didn't think it was ever going to happen. And the speed limit drops anyway, so it did me not much good to get around them in the very illegal fashion that I did. Thankfully, I didn't get a ticket for it. And now I'll sit here at this green light till that tanker yanker pulls right up next to me. And there he is. Yes, you're going to turn right on red. Nope, he's still going straight. You satisfied now that you've practically ate up my hours of service? I bet you are. Good, I didn't want to talk to him no more. No more anyways. Thank you, Western Star. Oh. Now that that's behind me, maybe we can wrap this load up. Not that y'all would have done me the same courtesy. I'll give you the room there, driver. Unfortunately, the hours of service is almost up, and we're just now finally starting to plug away at the miles on this load. So I hate to say it, but I'm gonna have to take this rest area right here, and I will get back to you after I've had me a little rest break. Alright, as you can see, we have just wrapped up our rest break, and it is raining. See if we can have a better day as far as not stalling the truck as much. $128 miles to go. We'll get this thing wrapped up fairly quick. SES has done a very good job with this game as far as the graphics go with update 1.49. Shouldn't need to split the gears there, should have just went on right through. Let this downhill push the truck, probably saved a little fuel in the process. What in the heck? The front tires were just pushing, oh my good lord. To be sure, rain don't make the road that friggin' slick. I think there's something up my wheel. What in the heck is going on? I'm not 100% sure what has happened, but this truck is not driving good at all. Y'all can see how much steering wheel input I had to put in just to get around the corner. Now, I am using Serial Black's physics mod, but I've never had an issue like this before. I've already unplugged the wheel and replugged it in, thinking maybe it needed to be recalibrated. But it seems like it may have fixed itself now, because it doesn't seem like the front of the truck is sliding around, and it seems like the truck is a lot more responsive all of a sudden. I don't know what was going on with that, but thankfully it seems to have oh no. I don't know what's happening here. All I know is I wasn't having this problem before the rest break. Definitely seems like the front of the truck is trying to push a lot more than it should, though. Look at how far I'm having to turn that wheel to get it around this. Not even a curve, in my opinion. I don't think this is a Serial Blacks mod. Like I said, I've been using it and I haven't had any issues whatsoever. But I don't know that I've used this mod in its rain before. I think this might be the first time I've drove the truck in rain. But I don't feel like the front of the truck should push this hard just because the road is wet. If anybody has any idea as to what might be happening here, please comment down below if you've made it this far into the video. Turn before you go into the side of Burger King. At this point, I'm just trying to limp this thing home, so that way I have a video to give y'all, and hopefully by the time y'all see this, I will have figured out what exactly is happening here. Now, this is a thought that I haven't thought about, or it just crossed my mind. Could this be happening because I have tires on the truck that are at 59% wear? Could wore out tires be having an effect on this? Now that it's raining. The rain already looks like it's trying to slack up, so I don't even know if there's time to pull into the service center here and check it out, so I'm not. Because I get the feeling by the time I pull in there, you can already see the sun's coming back out. By the time I pull in there and switch tires out, the rain's liable to stop, and there is no guarantee that it'll do what it was doing, because it already seems like it's almost fixed itself. So, by the skin of our teeth, we have successfully made this delivery. I was really strongly considering editing all that out, but in all actuality, it probably makes my video a little more entertaining for y'all. So, I'm gonna leave it in and let y'all tell me where I'm messing up in the comments. I cut that real close, but it worked out in my favor. In some of these yards, these cranes actually move, and they actually put cones up to stop you from pulling into their work area. I thought that was pretty neat when I first discovered it. Unfortunately, this is not one of them yards where it actually moves. Late. Nice. 5 hours and 5 minutes. Well, y'all, again, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Feel free to let me know what I was doing wrong as to why the truck wanted to go straight whenever there was a curve. Is it serial black spotting? Is it the tire wear? And did, have I done something wrong? I did at one point stop and try to reconnect the wheel. Maybe thinking maybe it was, you know, acting up, needed to recalibrate. That did not solve the issue. But anyways, in the comments, just let me know what you think happened there, and I will see y'all next time. Thank you.